Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to do a crime hour. We're going to see what crimes want to be exposed today. Remember that not every part may resonate, okay? Take what resonates. If it doesn't, might be for someone else. It could be past, present, future. So let's just see, guys. What is going on in the collective today? What crimes need to be exposed today? What crime do you want to expose today, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel? What crime do you want to expose today? Let's see what's going on here. We have the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. So we're starting off with the Hierophant in reverse. Oh, I'm getting a nose itch. So this could be something that's corrupt. Could also be a divorce, could be something that's just not traditional, okay? We have the Lovers here. So we have Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Somebody is trying to defend themselves here when it comes to an ending. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What's the Hierophant in reverse for the collective? The High Priestess. The Hanged Man, okay, the Knight of Cups and the World. So there's something here that you know intuitively, something that you're seeing from a different perspective here when it comes to somebody making a proposal, wanting to end a cycle, wanting to come towards someone in love. It is giving me a divorce, okay? There's something here that you're seeing from a different perspective now about a divorce and somebody wanting to come towards someone in love with a proposal when the cycle ends. When the cycle is over, when something is finally over, wanting to make someone a proposal. Okay, what's the Lovers? The Six of Cups, this has to do with a relationship in the past or a relationship that has a lot of past to it. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is ultimate happiness. This is a relationship that you could have for a very long time now, okay? You have a lot of sentimental feelings. You look back in love, positive memories here, happiness. 10 of Cups is ultimate happiness. Family, wanting to have a family, be a family. That's the truth, yeah. That's the truth about this love connection. And the Lovers is a soulmate connection. It's like a past life. I mean, the Six of Cups, the Lovers, this could even feel like a past life connection. Like it could feel like you've known each other before. It could feel like you were meant to be, okay? Like you were meant to be together. You were meant to find each other again. The Two of Cups, yeah, it's a soulmate connection. What's the Seven of Wands? The 10 of Pentacles. Someone here is trying to defend themselves when it comes to a lot of money here. The Eight of Swords. Somebody feels trapped. The Sun. The Two of Wands. So somebody here is trying to defend themselves now because something they did here with money could put them in prison, okay, or could imprison them or get them stuck in a way if the truth were to come out. And that's why they took some sort of action here. That's why they made a choice, made a move. What's Death? The Empress in reverse. The Death in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. So we're dealing here with a distorted feminine energy, someone that's jealous, someone that is entitled, somebody that wants people to give to them. Nothing grows with them. They didn't want to go through a change. They didn't want to go through a transformation here. They didn't want something to end for them, okay? Something that was permanently ending for them. They didn't want this to end. They didn't want to go through the transformation. Okay. We have a Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. Tell me more about this proposal here. The Emperor. So the Emperor is now seeing things from a different perspective, or they're realizing something, they're understanding something about a divorce and a proposal and what this meant. Yeah, this Emperor knows the truth. He has clarity. He intuitively also knows what the truth is. He knows the truth. He knows also that this relationship is not one-sided at all. So this true love connection between you and this person that you're dating, this is not a one-sided relationship at all. You guys both love each other equally. You both love each other very much. You see each other being together as a couple, as a family. You see each other as who you want to grow old with, okay? This is a very deep soul level connection, okay? There's a lot of love here between you and a person, and this Emperor knows it now, okay? Or they see this now. They understand what somebody meant when they made someone a proposal or some sort of messages, right? Welcoming love, meeting the one. Opening your heart, getting together, perfect, yeah. So someone here knows that you are the one and that your person is the one for you, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to skip over this part because I feel like that's pretty explanatory. What's about this person wanting to, there's someone here wanting to defend themselves, the Four of Cups. So there's someone here that sees your love connection. They see that you have this relationship in your life and they don't like it. They don't like it one bit. They reject this. They want to block it and they want to stop it. They feel rejected. Page of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's a spy. They're watching. They've been watching your relationship. They're a stalker. And they feel rejected and they feel pouty about it. And they don't like it one bit. They don't like your connection. Okay? Yeah. No, they don't want you to move on. So this is like an ex, okay? So we have an ex here that doesn't want you to be able to progress. They don't want you to be able to get there. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to have this connection, okay? But there's someone here that wants to be with you, okay? This could have even been someone that went through a divorce. We do have the Hierophant in reverse here, okay? So maybe somebody made you a promise that they want to give you the proposal, okay? And whoever the ex-wife, ex-husband is, they don't like this. They don't want them to move on, okay? They don't want the relationship to be over. You're staying with me. I'm not going to let you move on. This relationship isn't over until I say it's over. Okay? But now this person feels trapped. Why? Eight of Swords. Because of the money. So they don't want someone to move on and leave a marriage or leave them because of money. They're like, no, you're staying with me, okay? Because I want the money, right? A main male, yes, I want you, okay? You're my cash cow and my money machine. Mature man. Mature man, main male. Now they feel trapped because of money. Why do these two feel trapped because of money? Who are these two, huh? The Five of Cups. These two are the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's being sad and depressed because a plan is not working out. The Page of Cups. What are they sad about? What are these two men sad about here? Who's this, huh? They wish that they never worked with this person. So two men, okay? Mature man, main male. Could be more, could be less, okay? But it's two men coming out here, two masculine energies. They're now sad and depressed, wishing that they never worked with this person, this ex-wife, ex-husband here, because they're realizing that the only reason why this person wanted their help was to stop someone from leaving them. Yeah, that was the reason. Okay, glad you figured it out. So what's a mature woman in reverse? So we have many people here. We have a mature woman in reverse, a mature man, a main male, lots of people here. They're in despair about a judge, or they're in despair about being judged. They wish they never worked with this ex-wife, ex-husband. Okay, or the ex. They wish they never worked with the ex. A soulmate connection, because it's all about a connection. I mean, if it's not an ex-wife or an ex-husband in your case, maybe it's just that this person, the ex, didn't want you to marry. They didn't want you to be able to get married. Okay? They hated this with a burning passion. It was all about a love connection. That's the basis of it. You have a soulmate connection, you're in love, you met the one, they want to be with you, you want to be with them, everything's fine. And whatever the hell this ex told these people and the story they made up, fake news, all to stop you from being together. It's like kind of like looking at it and being like, oh, I should have known that that's what it was. Yeah, sometimes the truth is really simple, okay? If the story seems super fucking outlandish and crazy, I mean, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, right? Like in the case of the fact that the truth that this person would do all this crazy shit and say all these crazy lies and come up with all this crazy stuff, that in itself could maybe be a movie, right? It could be made into like a series, like a mini series on Netflix. The lengths that they went, that is stranger than fiction. But the truth of your relationship is pretty simple. It's like jealous ex, doesn't want two people together, starts a hate campaign. Okay, right? What's the Page of Cups? Working on it. Sabotage. These people wish they never worked on this plan because they're now realizing that this little Page of Cups of me, help me, I'm so innocent, please, I'm the victim. It was just straight up sabotage. That's all it was. It was sabotage, okay? Yeah, Two of Wands, but they already went too far here. They already did something. They already acted on it. A Queen of Wands. It was the Queen of Wands, okay? That planned something here. The Queen of Wands, it was her plan. The Knight of Swords. They all planned something based on this person's communication. What was this? What was communicated here? About a death. About a coffin. About a death. Okay? But this person was never in any bad health. It was a lie. It was a lie. So Queen of Wands goes to all these people and goes, oh, I'm a victim. I was put in bad health. They tried to do something to me. They tried to do something to me. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Help me. You have to help me, please. And they all go, oh my God, that is so horrible. That is so horrible. Death. Whole time this person was never in bad health. Nobody did anything to anyone, especially not to her. Okay? There was no death here. There was no death. There was nothing. This person was never in bad health. They cried wolf. Okay? And they got everybody on board. What's death? Temperance in reverse. Yeah, this person is really imbalanced. Honestly, super unhealed. Super, super unhealed and imbalanced. For someone to go that far, you have to be a special kind of a person. Okay? Very unhealed. King of Pentacles in reverse. A King of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment. What's this, huh? A great fortune and a marriage. Yeah, so this is it's either an ex-wife, ex-husband, okay, or this person just did not want you to get married because they wanted a great fortune, or they saw this person as bringing them a great fortune in marriage, okay, or they didn't want you to have the great fortune in marriage, right? Or they thought that this marriage and them whining and playing victim, claiming that somebody did something to them, put them in bad health, and that there was a death or something blah blah, that they would get a great fortune out of it, like suing, okay? It's kind of giving me like suing for emotional damages, thinking that she's going to get rich off of it, or this person's going to get rich off of it, right? Whole time nobody did anything to them. They just need a lot of people to listen and look at them like the victim, right? Yeah. A family room. Yeah. She wants to be, or he wants to be, the ex, they want to be the family. They want to be the family. This is my family, right? Needs time, takes time. And they've been doing this for a very, very long time. They've been playing this game for a long time here. Yeah, and the whole time they were not heartbroken, okay? They were not grieving. They were not mourning. Nothing happened to them. Or they just didn't want to go through a breakup, okay? They wanted to heal from this heartbreak by avoiding a breakup. So they wanted their ex to come back to them, basically, right? And what better way to do it than try to break two people up by crying wolf, okay? So, tale as old as time, all right? Really, tale as old as time. So, what else do we need to know? It's all about money. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. This person is so entitled. Really, it's an entitled little spoiled brat, okay? That's what it is. Someone that just wants what they want. They want to have money. They want to have an inheritance. They want to have this luxurious lifestyle. They just want what they want, and it's mine, and I want this because I'm entitled. Page of Cups, look at me. I'm a little victim, okay? I'm this cute little innocent victim here. The 6 of Cups, the Hermit. Okay, something about the past. Yeah, because now they're being exposed here. 2 of Swords in reverse. So now the past is being exposed. And the 2 of Wands, the choices that they made. And there was no conflict, okay? Nobody was fighting with them. Nobody competed with them. Nobody went and attacked them. There was no competition, nothing. There was no fighting here. The 2 of Cups. There was no competition when it comes to the relationship either. And I feel like that's the thing that they were trying to tell people, right? Is that they were in the running. It's like this person wanted people to believe that they were an option. They were in the running, okay? It was a competition. There was no competition. You know exactly who you want, and your person knows exactly that they want you. There's no competition. There's no, do I want them or do I want them? It is, I want you, and that's final, okay? There was no competition in this relationship. You knew that you didn't have to compete with the ex. You knew that they were not even in the running, okay? That there was no chance in hell that your person was going to go back to them. You knew that. That's the truth, okay? So I guess that's what's being exposed now. This person made a huge fucking fuss about nothing because they were never an option anyways. Mirror. They were just trying to mirror this. They were just trying to pretend to be this. They were mirroring it. They just wanted to look in the mirror and be you, I guess, okay? They were just trying to look the part, act the part, mirror this to others. Yeah. Who's the one that's insecure? Who's the one that's jealous? It's like this ex was trying to project it onto you, right? They're the one that's jealous. They're the one that's lacking confidence. They're the one that wants to sabotage because they feel insecure. And they wanted to make it look like you're the one that's jealous of them. They are the option, not you. Whole time it's the other way around. And everybody sees it now. Okay. It's like, no, I'm not jealous of them. They're jealous of me. There's no reason to be jealous because you're not even a fucking issue. Okay? You're not even in the running. You're not even competition. Like, what do you want? Okay? Sorry, but it's the truth. Yeah, it was just a hand of cards. It was just a strategy. She or he tried to be strategic. Yeah, they were not showing the whole hand. I mean, you know, that's a little sad in itself when somebody has expressed clearly to you that they don't want to be with you anymore, okay? And you still think that you're an option. And then you're out here trying so hard to get rid of someone else, to turn everybody against someone, to poison everyone against someone, thinking that you have a chance whole time, even if the other person were to drop off the face of the earth, that person still would not go back to you. So what does that do? I mean, how does that help this person with moving on? Because even if this whole setup were to go through, that person would still not go back to the ex. Like, no chance in hell. So what are you doing all this for? I mean, what in their mind makes them think that doing this will get them anything? Or is it just about the money? I think it's just about the money at this point, right? It's just revenge, which then you also have to question, like, this person's character, okay? So they're trying to destroy love because they can't handle the breakup and all they're seeing is dollar signs. And they just want to ruin someone's reputation and ruin someone's life because they feel like their cash cow walked out. I don't get it, okay? I don't know. But that's the thing. It's like, I guess people are waking up to the truth now. So, yeah. Let's see what this is, guys. Let's see what this is here. So, what's this in the past with the Hermit? What everybody is seeing clearly now. Something about debt and a hotel. Oh, gosh. Sorry, there was a lot on the floor that I didn't see. So, something about debt and a hotel. The truth. The truth. And the truth. Now people are seeing the truth. They're finding the answers. About a hotel. Lying. Lying, fraud. Drive-by. The truth is that this person lied about everything. That they are a fraud. Okay? Especially when it comes driving to a hotel. Something about driving to a hotel. Somebody is getting pulled in for questioning here about someone's ID card. X. What I say, it was an X, guys. Okay, and then we have this one. Okay, cocaine. The truth is that an ex lied about somebody driving to a hotel. F and V. F and V. Canada. W or M. A prosecutor or district attorney. Local and some sort of nudes. Backfire. A hitman. Okay, so something's backfiring now on a hitman because of something that they're in possession of when it comes to mail or emails. And some sort of intimidation. A copycat. is exposed. So a copycat is exposed, J, because of something international, D, the law. So somebody's exposed now to the law, a copycat, because the truth is coming out that they're a liar. This could be a prosecutor or a district attorney. And they went in for questioning here when it comes to an ID card. This has to do with someone's ex, lying about someone driving to a hotel and someone having debt, okay? So maybe the Hermit is the prosecutor or the district attorney. It has to do with someone's sacral energy and manipulation. Pigeon call. Yeah, one thing it could be, like, depending on, like, I really don't want to make it this shallow, but I feel like whoever came up against you made it this shallow, okay? They could have said something about, like, your looks, okay? It's kind of giving me a little bit of, like, slut shaming, right? It's like as soon as you're, you know, good looking or handsome or you just look nice, okay? Or they immediately make it about, like, oh, you're a hoe, right? There's nothing to you besides your looks. They're just a hoe, you know, something like that. Like, just objectifying you. I feel like someone here tried to objectify you to make it seem like you're nothing more than your looks, okay? Which honestly is a projection of this person's own insecurities, okay? Right? Because everybody does that. I mean, I've done it, okay? I felt insecure by other pretty girls. The important thing is just that you catch yourself when you're doing it and realize that it's like coming from something within, right? That's hurting on the inside. So, you know, we don't want to, oh, she's this way, she's that way, just because she's pretty. I mean, that's not, you know, we shouldn't be doing that, okay? We shouldn't be trying to tear each other down just because we have to work on our own confidence. I feel like that's something that happened here, especially if you have sacral energy, especially if you're someone that has maybe like sex appeal, okay? I'm going to be honest. It's like some people can't deal with confident, strong personalities that have that natural sex appeal, okay? It becomes intimidating to them, or they don't see it as someone who like is confident and is in the divine feminine or in the divine masculine energy. They see it as like, oh, you think you're all that, huh? Like, you're just a, you know, you could be someone that's not easy to get with at all. And they're like, I know that they are so easy. It's like, it's just materialistic. It's very shallow what they did here, okay? See. Murder. Manipulation. Wow, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. It's like, oh, because you're confident and because you have this sex appeal, that means you're capable of doing that. Okay, girl. Like, take a seat. CM. Stalker. Stalker. Yeah, so this person could have been your stalker, right? And then they wanted to make it seem like you're the stalker. It's the typical like projection, because they feel insecure, they feel inadequate, right? In some sort of way. Yeah, stalker. Okay. Landlord. This is so weird because something about a smoke alarm. I was getting that earlier, a smoke alarm, and now it's coming out with Landlord, a dealer, organized crime, poison, prescription, or something is the smoking GUN, retired. Okay, what am I missing then? Or it's just about you being smoking hot, okay? Manipulation. Spell work, Asia. Injury. So it's something about them saying that they were injured, okay? Or something happened to them, or this is what they tried to accuse you of, I'm pretty sure. Okay, they tried to accuse you of this, murder and injury. And it's weird that they're backing it up with your sacral energy or the way that you come across, or making it, basing it off of looks. I think it's just so shallow. Custody, identity fraud. Yeah, it's a copycat. Identity fraud, copycat, exposed. Yeah, so this person could have stolen your identity. They could have tried to copycat you. Maybe this is like a catfish profile here with the hermit, okay? Where they tried to make you look bad with a catfish profile. It's like giving me a bias, right? So this person, they don't know you at all. All they know from you is that they stalk you. And since they have this bias of you based on your looks, they're creating maybe a catfish profile with what they think is like the bias, okay? It's like the stereotype. It's like, this is who I project this person is. So, you know, it's like, it's really, it feels like high school bully. It feels super bullyish, okay? It feels super bullyish. It feels super unhealed, right? Because honestly, let's just be real for a second. If you're someone that has, and it doesn't even have to have much to do with looks, like it's just confidence, it's just like personality, it's like the aura, the charm, right? The sex appeal. Like that's something that you can grow into, like you can develop that with time. You know, you're not born with that. You might have grown into that because you worked on your confidence. Like for me, I was like the ugly duckling, okay? I remember in high school, middle school, I felt ugly, okay? I had braces, glasses, I never wore makeup. I felt so bad about myself, okay? Like I had a glow up, and that didn't happen until I was older and I like grew into me, okay? So people that have this energy about them, it's like, it's not something that's just innately there. It's like you earned it, okay? You mastered that. You exude it because that's how you feel on the inside, right? You've worked on your own self-confidence. You've worked on how you feel about yourself, and then it shines. It like shines through because you feel it about yourself on the inside. And then you have this person that comes around and they don't like it because they didn't do the work. They don't feel that way on the inside. They don't like having the mirror that shows them that they need to work on themselves. Because honestly, every single time you're online, Instagram, whatever, TikTok, I don't care, and you see someone and it like makes you feel insecure a little bit, it's because because you're lacking confidence in yourself, right? So for me, it's always like a little bit of a reminder, like, okay, like get your confidence up. Okay, stop being so insecure, right? We need to look at that. We need to work on that a little bit. We need to work on that, right? It's always a little gentle reminder, but not everybody is like that, okay? Not everybody, you know, is able to dissect the insecurities that way and go, okay, so why is this hurting me? Why is this triggering me right now? Okay, I need to work on myself. If that trigger is there. they just they would just rather tear someone else down. It makes them feel better about themselves. And that's where it gets destructive. Okay, I feel like this person went out on a campaign to absolutely destroy you or destroy someone because they thought it would make them feel better. And I feel like the sad thing about it is that you've worked really, really, really hard on your confidence, on your energy, on, growing into this, and then you have someone around you that like wants to tear it down again. It's like take you down a few notches. It's like why don't you work on yourself, okay? Instead of trying to do this to someone else. Yeah, okay, so receipt. It's like they almost don't like a counterfeit. Like they want to be a counterfeit version of you or what? Confession. Competition. Confession, counterfeit, competition. Yeah. Again, it's the competition. Like this person, see, here's the difference, okay? I feel like for whoever you are, you know that there's no competition and it's not based on looks, okay? And it's not based on, oh, I'm better than everyone else and that's why I know there's no competition for me. It's that it's being secure in yourself, being secure enough to know that like, I am me, this is me, and there's nobody like me. I'm unique, okay? I'm unique with my flaws, I'm unique with my personality, I'm unique with, my interests and just how I am, I am just me, okay? This is my face, these are my birthmarks, I am unique. That's why I know there's no competition, and that's why I don't have to compete with someone else, okay? I don't have to compare myself to others because they will never be me and I will never be them, right? So there's no reason to compete, okay, or compare, because everybody is their own person. You can't do anything, okay? Comparing yourself to others it's only destructive. It really is, because you're never going to have a different face unless you do a bunch of plastic surgery, which I do not condone on your face, okay? You're never going to be anyone else. You're never going to be able to change your personality, who you are, your mannerisms. That's just you. So we have to be happy with who we are, okay? There's a reason why we are the person that we are. That's why there's no competition, okay? Because we shouldn't be competing with others anyways. We shouldn't be comparing ourselves to others anyways. You are you, and I'm not talking about looks. I'm just talking about you are you as a person, and that is the value of it all, right? Because you can have someone that is absolutely stunning, drop dead, beautiful, gorgeous, handsome, supermodel, and this person has a shit personality, like absolutely shit. What are you gonna do with that? Nothing, right? I'm sorry, but you can't date it for longer than a couple months. So what doesn't compare to others is who you are as a person, right? That's what's your heart. The heart is what becomes irreplaceable, okay? The person on the inside, the soul, is what becomes irreplaceable and incomparable, right? So it shouldn't be shallow to say, I know that there's no competition, because it's not based on looks. It's not based on, it's like a package thing, right? It's like a package, okay? And this person wanted to make it into a competition though. They want to be able to compete. It's because they're still stuck in that unhealed place, okay? And whatever this breakup was that they went through, that should have been possibly the moment where they start turning within and start working on their confidence, okay, working on their self-worth, and they didn't do that. They wanted to make it a competition. So you might have felt like you had to come out and say, there's no competition here, okay, sorry, but there isn't. And that's not because you want to put yourself above them or say, I'm better than you. It's just because it's the truth. They are them and you are you. They are their own person. They have their own mannerisms. They have their own personality. And so do you. There's no competition. Okay? Yeah, we shouldn't have to step on others to get to the top. Okay? We can all be at the top in our own lives. Okay? Yeah. Robbery. Security camera. Office. Somebody stole a security camera from the office. Somebody stole a security camera from the office. Post box. Somebody stole the tape. Wire. From the post office. Robbery. Somebody stole or deleted. Somebody deleted or sabotaged the recording from a security camera at the post office. Somebody, why do I feel like somebody sabotaged it? Somebody sabotaged some sort of security camera footage from the post office. Wire, somebody wearing a wire. E. Money laundering video. Security camera video. What did somebody do to a security camera video? K overdose. Somebody robbed the security camera footage from the post office. What do you mean? I transfer offer. Transfer offer. F-E-R, transfer offer. R-E-F, landlord antibiotics. This has to do with somebody's home, somebody's landlord. Somebody's landlord, someone's home. Somebody made an offer to transfer something. This is to help a lawyer. This is to help a lawyer about someone's choices. A is a gang member. A is a member of the gang. A is a gang member. And A destroyed security camera footage from the post office. Wow. Yes. So we have a corrupt official, a dirty police officer or dirty, corrupt official of some sorts that is destroying security camera footage or stealing it. Yes, that's to help a lawyer. The Middle East, I comes out again. The Middle East, I. Oh my God, look at this. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yo, there's a corrupt official here destroying security camera footage. From the post office, from the post box, robbery, post office, post box, robbery. From the post office, robbery, post box, video. They broke in. They broke into a post box, home, N. When they broke into a home, or something about it breaking into a home, N. Breaking into a home. Robbery, post box, K. Something being sent in the mail, K. The South. projecting. That's the motive. The motive is they're projecting something with the poison. Because they're trying to project something with the poison. When it comes to someone breaking into a home, the motive is that there's evidence of some sort of footage at a post office or a post box, or it's a gang member A that destroyed the footage. Okay, that was random. That was random. So, okay, then tell me about these two here, these two men here, or this mature woman in reverse, mature man, main male. They're trying to defend themselves from some sort of sexting. H. Close. No, it's S-A. Pictures. Pictures. S-A. Close. H. And sexting. Sexting pictures. S-A. Oh. Heart chakra geolocation. Online business prostitute. What the fuck? F. Neighbor. Neighbor. Okay. Someone's neighbor here is in a secret society that's a part of some sort of trafficking. Okay. Okay, tell me more about this group trying to defend themselves here with a passport. Of an account scam. O account. O account. Oh my God. OF account. Sexting. Pictures. Oh, no way. An OF account, okay? What's that? A narcissist. What's that? It's a narcissist. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a narcissist. Okay. Yes. Yes, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's a narcissist with an OF account. Okay. What the hell is this? Yes, they're trying to defend themselves from an OF account. South Pacific. Recording. Recording N. With a recording. What the flying frick is this? ONF. Recording. They're trying to... Yes, a recording OF. Sacral energy. Okay, so this is some sort of identity fraud on an OF account. Okay, so someone's ex. So this is how they want to do it, right? So this is how she wanted to, or he wanted to do it. So in order to, like I just explained, that whole thing about your, you know, your sex appeal, your confidence, your beauty, you being handsome, gorgeous, whatever, you good looking, or you just being confident, okay? Not even about looks. It's just your aura, okay? Or someone's aura here. They wanted to tear this down and make you less than what you are, make you less worthy, degrade you by being a copycat on an OF account, huh? Sacral energy, recording, pictures, sexting, OF, accounting. Okay, a narcissist. SA. Trafficking, huh? Yeah, that's what this is. Hush money. Getting hush money for it. Sex. Getting money for sex. So, yeah, that's how this person did it, this ex, right? That's how they wanted to make you, that's how they wanted to knock someone down a couple pegs, I guess, is to make you look like you're a sex worker, right? Okay. Or that's how they thought that someone wouldn't leave them. So this ex thinks that they can stop someone from leaving them by making you look like you're a hooker or a sex worker. Okay, but the person that you're with knows that you're not. So the person that you're with that loves you like this, for one, knows that you're not like this. That's why they love you. Okay, they know that they can trust you, and they know that you would never do something like this. They know that you're not this kind of a person. So why does this person think this is going to work? Your man, your woman knows that you're not like this. You would never do something like this. They know that about you. Okay. Retired L. Retired L. Retired L. They got a bribe. Somebody got a bribe. Someone that's retired got a bribe to burn or destroy the OF account. Someone got a bribe to burn or destroy it. The OF account, right. So the person that did it, the person that started it or was using it or was trying to make it look like it's you, is bribing these people to destroy it now. Okay? To destroy it. To destroy the evidence, right? Bacteria, virus, or mold, catfish. A catfish account. Yeah, it was a catfish OF account. It was not you. Because they don't want to go to jail or prison. Bacteria, virus, or mold. So they took a bribe to burn or destroy the OF account, which was a catfish account, because they don't want to get caught being the copycat, right? This was the agreement, West Coast. Game over. Game over. Yeah, game over for you. And cryptocurrency. So they got bribed with cryptocurrency to burn or destroy the OF account. And then this mature man, or whoever this is, these people, main male, also went on to burn or destroy evidence of security camera footage at a post office. Foreclosure. To get closure. Trying to close out the case. Trying to close out all of the evidence that links back to them, right? For closure. Roofied, and then, or it was A and R. Roofied with amphetamine, or it was A and R. Counterfeit. Because something was counterfeit. Yeah, and they didn't want the IP address to be traced back here. B, crime of passion. So they tried to cover it up with a crime of passion because they didn't want the IP address to be traced back. I didn't even see that it says trace back right here. Trace back, IP address, identity fraud, copycat, catfish. Yep. Okay. So they were bribed to destroy the evidence. No, never mind. Okay, no, it's not this. So maybe it's just the letter S. No, it's not that. Okay, then what is it? Blackmail. Oh, they're being blackmailed. Right. Okay, so they're being bribed and blackmailed. Because they got a warning on the phone. So they're being blackmailed. Somebody called them on the phone and warned them, and they're being blackmailed with something that they did on the phone. Warning, phone, blackmail. A doctor. That's a neighbor's geolocation. Sexting. So they got a warning that some sort of sexting and the geolocation of the sexting can be traced back. So then they decided to just nuke the OF account, okay? So I don't know who warned who. I don't know if somebody's neighbor was warned or the neighbor warned someone else. that the sexting can be traced back, IP address B, and then they decided to nuke the whole OF account because it can be traced back or something like that. Cybercrime. Yeah, somebody warned someone. Somebody is a mole. Somebody warned someone else, and then they decided to nuke the whole thing. SA is the mole. Yeah, and this person belongs in jail or prison here. Protective order. So they got a warning. Who warned them? Who warned them that something can be traced back? Perjury, receipts. Yes, it's the police. They got a warning from the police. Somebody has connections to the police or the case, and they get inside information on the case in some way. I don't know how. They're a judge or they're official. They're a fucking mole. That's what they are. Okay, so they got a warning on the phone. Somebody called them up and said, oh my God, it can be traced back to you. We need to nuke this thing right now and get rid of it. Burn or destroy all the evidence. And then this person also destroyed camera footage, security camera footage. Y for yes. Y for yes. Yeah. Yes, because it can be traced back. Yes, someone got the memo. Someone got the inside info that something was going to be traced back, or it could be traced back, or that they were going to trace it back. And they said, nuke it right now. The account. Burn or destroy the evidence right now. Take it offline right now. Pictures. Picture N. Pictures N. T. Judge. So it's a dirty, corrupt judge getting the inside scoop, huh? Yeah. Identity fraud. Affair. National. AND. Affair national dealer. AND. Judge. AND. Club or bar. They said they were coerced. But this was malicious intent. And this whole lawsuit here, T, was just a disguise. Something that they were speaking on here, throat chakra. They wanted to disguise what they had done or that they were a part of this with the lawsuit. So a corrupt judge, a dirty judge, got some sort of inside scoop about something being traced back or something being looked into or investigated maybe. And then they decided to warn the other people that are involved about this, decided to burn or destroy the evidence because they were involved. What exactly were they involved in? What were they worried about getting exposed? The Russians. Oh, they were exposed. They didn't want the Russians to be exposed. Right. Their friends here. Insurance. Premeditated for closure. They premeditated something for closure or to close the case out, or so that I feel like it's a case could be closed without them being exposed. So judge and their Russian friend, okay, those two. Blackmail. They were being blackmailed, or they were being blackmailed with something on a phone, or someone is blackmailing them. With sexting. With the sexting geolocation. Who's being blackmailed? Someone's being blackmailed with some sort of location. Who is being blackmailed here? A Leo. A Leo and a King of Swords. Oh, okay. So it's a Leo and a King of Swords that are being blackmailed here. The Magician. Yeah, because this is a part of the strategy to lie and get away with something here. Because they were part of the plan. So a King of Swords and a Leo are now being blackmailed because of the geolocation and an international bank account number and something to do with prostitution, okay? Or are you saying they nuked everything because they were being blackmailed? Because they were being blackmailed. Hacking. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is what they're trying to cover up. That they did these people a favor. Australia. Okay, break-in warrant. They tried to, this judge tried to get a warrant out for someone. They did someone a favor when it comes to breaking in or breaking into something, hacking something. They did them a favor with a warrant. A warrant for what? Bad news. Bad news about someone being jealous. All right. So they heard that these people thought something about jealousy, okay? Bad news. Trying to make you look jealous. Something, a robbery. Landlord, antibiotics, and pharmaceutical drugs. Robbery, They stole something from a home. Landlord. R, in the water. Document. They stole a document. R. They stole a document from someone's home. R. And then they got bad news about someone being jealous. They had already been involved in some sort of hacking, breaking and entering, and then they got some sort of a clue that something was being traced back, and that is when they decided to destroy all the evidence that they could destroy. Okay. Anything else that we need to know about that? It has to do with an international bank account number and somebody speaking on something. It's after somebody spoke something out about an international bank account number. Or maybe something being traced when it comes to a bank or an account, a bank account. When somebody said or spoke out that they were tracing a bank account or bank transfers, that's when they decided to nuke everything. And say that they were coerced into this. Coerced, right? Agreement. OF account. It's an OF account. An agreement that they made. H. Because it was trafficking. Because they went into agreement with something when they thought the OF account was real, is what I'm getting. When they thought it was real. Then they found out that something is being traced, or that it could be tied to trafficking, or that it could be a copycat, and that's when they decided to like full-blown burn and destroy everything. I'm assuming. Addiction. A. Addiction, pharmacy, recording. A pharmacy recording as well. So they destroyed a bunch of like security camera tapes. Is that what this is? Money laundering. Why are they all on the floor? Oh, man. Truck driver. Because they work together with a truck driver, or it has something to do with a truck driver, and opioids from a pharmacy. A wire. Somebody wearing a wire running away, or they placed... Did this person place a wire in someone's home or around someone's home for someone else? I feel like it's a device. Root chakra, they did it for money. They got bribed money to put a wire around someone's house or around someone's windows maybe, or a balcony, or around someone's home. Surveillance. A surveillance wire. The question is it in someone's home or around someone's home? Running away? Okay, so that's what this judge got paid to do, huh? Set up wires, bugs. That's South Pacific. Internet. So internet surveillance, hacking, wiretapping, huh? Disguise. Hacking, I just said it too. I just literally said it. Hacking internet, hacking devices, wiretapping someone, disguise. In a disguise, what, like a smoke alarm or what? Okay. In the house? In the house. There's wires in someone's house? I fucking hope not, okay? R. Lawsuit. Game over. Yeah, R. Somebody's lawsuit is about to be game over because you're fucking weird for that. Okay? Wiring something. Wiring and surveilling someone's home. Is it a bug? Is it like a listening device? Is it a camera? What is it? Is it in the home? Is it in the apartment? Or is it outside? Or is it in the house? Where is it? You fucking creep. That's weird. Not home. Not home. Okay, so it's not in the home. It's not in the home. Thank God. Okay. Phone call. It's in the phone. It's not in the home. So it's outside the home? It's outside the home. Somewhere around your home. It's even giving me like something like balcony or something like that. Somewhere where, you know, when you're outside or when you have your windows open, they can pick up everything you're saying, okay? Phone call. That's what they got bribed to do? Have a wire outside around your windows, listening to what you're talking about? Fucking weird, really. Yeah, two-faced and deceptive, A. Making false statements. So creepy, really. What people do. Yeah, you are protected by angels. You are protected by angels. Or is that why somebody wanted to break into your house? Because they wanted to put wires and bugs in your house and listen to you and watch you secretly? You are a fucking creep. This judge is a fucking weirdo. Yeah, confession. Privacy invasion. Are you going to confess to that? Are you going to confess to that? That this was an invasion of someone's privacy? Confession. What confession? K. Projecting something about a bank and close. Projecting something about a bank and close. Hospital, driver's license, and revenge. Okay. So, a dirty judge, a dirty official, took a bribe to wire tap someone's house, hack someone's internet, and then when it was close to them getting caught because they have a mole, or they are the mole, they decided to just delete everything and burn and destroy all the evidence, huh? Okay. Try and burn all the evidence of hacking. Honestly, let's be honest. Once a hacker, always a hacker, right? I don't think people as obsessed and creepy like this will ever stop hacking, okay? Once they found a victim that they find interesting, they just keep doing it. They keep doing it because it's curiosity, right? They can't stop from being curious. They're just naturally curious, right? These creeps, as if they ever stop. Oh, the bribe for the hacking. When somebody said something about some bank account being traced and tracked, they freaked out about the bribe that they got for hacking and wiretapping, projecting, and that's why they're projecting so bad. Because of a driver's license, projecting something about a driver's license, because of a confession. A confession, something that was said, a confession about a driver's license. Projecting something about a driver's license confession. Okay. The mail, something with the mail. Restraining order of a child. A child in the mail. Something about a child, a restraining order against a child, and something with the mail. Okay. A security camera. Because this person is trying to falsify and fabricate something because of the security cameras. And it's the judge. I can't make it up. It's a judge. It's because of the judge's geolocation and the security cameras. The judge doesn't want to get caught on security camera, so he went and destroyed the evidence. Yeah, okay. Okay, with his Russian friend, right? Antibiotics. Why does antibiotics keep coming out? That is so random. Because of robbery and I. And the letter I keeps coming out too. I, over and over and over again. I. Robbery, I. Root chakra, truck driver. I, what? Instagram or what? Running away. Landlord, game over. Something about the landlord. Something about the home, your house, your property, your landlord, game over. Security camera. Addiction H. Addiction H. You're protected by angels. Don't even fucking worry about them. H and K, no. No what? So it's a breaking in. SASS, Secret Society South America, breaking in. Protected? The landlord protected this person when they broke in? Broke in where? A. Sexting, catfish. Again, it's the same thing over and over again. G. This was an opportunity with G and the birth certificate. Something they tried to do at a home. They tried to break into a house. This was an opportunity with G to break into someone's house. to set up cameras and a wire. And they helped them do this. A violent crime. They helped because they thought there was a violent crime. Internet opioids, South Pacific. Bad news about a phone call, alcohol. They got bad news on the phone. Someone called them on the phone, said, hey man, bad news. Something can be traced back. Something can be tracked, geolocation. Something about the phone, something about phone hacking. This can all be traced back and tracked. So they went and destroyed the evidence. I feel like that's the whole reading, basically. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there, guys, okay? Let's just see maybe who's involved in this. September. A Virgo, a September Virgo. Gemini. A Pisces. A Capricorn in May. June. And a brother and a father. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.